Check out
Darksydephil the lol cow.
in Phil of the Future next.
Yeah,
Derek, good luck on your driving test tomorrow.
in Life with Derek. What's up, everybody? DSP here. It is June 5th, 2025. Welcome to DSP Gaming, and welcome to my Switch 2 launch day event, also known as the Rainbow Road Rush. Good stuff, guys. A day that people actually conspired against happening because weirdos are so bizarre that they are so obsessed with me that they did not want me to have this. What's up, everybody? I am very excited for today. An insane stack of accessories. No, really. I've got an insane stack of accessories. No, really. I've got an insane stack of accessories. No, really. I've got an insane stack of Nintendo 2 accessories. I'm absolutely sure that you guys will be contributing today. Traditionally, what we do is for every $100 of support raised, I take a shot. My Nintendo socks. That's right. Look at that. Nintendo colored socks. I was ready for today. NES colors in effect flying for the stream. I know you're excited to see this. I had to show you. Okay, there you go. Now remember, we are working towards a DSP tries it reward. If we hit 10 goals each, I'm just saying for the unboxing, a shot would be nice. I'm just saying to have a shot in me, you know, get a little buzz going for the unboxing might be a very nice thing. Just saying. Okay? Okay. Well, let's see here. I got a $1 tip. It says, hey, Michael here, excited for this. I've been watching on and off since 2014. As someone who's blind, your gameplay is accessible for me to follow along with and to know what's going on. It helps me experience these games that normally I would never be able to play. So have fun and fuck those detractors. They really need a life. There you go. Thank you very much. You know, it's funny because, you know, when I play games and when I read all the text, for example, if I'm playing a game that's an RPG and there's always a narration on the screen, but it's not voice acted, I always read it. And a lot of people have said over the years, I don't understand why Phil does that. That's why. All right, let's do it. Let's do it, folks. Thank you for watching the intro. I'll split the video here, and then we're going to do a formal unboxing video. It's going to be pretty exciting. Let's do it. Very nice. All right. Let's begin with the formalities then. Here we go. Let's put the part here. All right, here we go, everyone. Hello, everyone, and welcome to officially the launch of the Switch 2. It is June 5th, 2025. How you open it? I guess you open it right here. So, all right. Let's get to it. So, it opens like so. Here is the Switch 2. Decent heft to it. Damn, this thing has a lot of buttons. How does this work? Ready? That's it. There it is. Kickstand. And let's see how flat can it actually... Whoa. Wow, it can go nearly flat. So that's the console itself. But what else comes in the box, right? Well, you got your health and safety information and usage guidelines book. Just throw that away. No one ever reads that. It's worthless. We've got an HDMI cable, although it appears to be an incredibly short HDMI cable, but it is an ultra high speed, verified, certified HDMI cable. Okay? So it's short, but it'll probably get the job done. Oh, interesting. Are these the wrist straps? They are, but how the heck does this work? Yes. it snaps on. Ah, so this is the docking piece of plastic, and I mean it. It's literally just a piece of plastic. Taking the Joy-Cons off the console, snapping it in, as you can see. Again, take it off the console, snap it in. This is your standard Switch 2 Joy-Con controller setup. What else do we got in the box? We've got probably the USB cable, looks like, and it's so it's USB-C to C. So it is a USB-C power adapter. Pretty wide, actually. A lot of vents on the bottom. Probably that's where the ventilation, fans are down there. Switch 2 says on it. Nintendo on the back. So let's take a look at the dock. Nothing on that side. Nothing on top. On this side, you have two USB-A ports. Okay? Could be important. That's USB-A, not C. Okay? What the? The Ethernet is in this weird hole? Oh, here we go. Okay, ready? I want to break it. Okay. So this is just a back door that actually comes off the dock. I'm not sure it even serves any purpose, honestly. It's like weird deep down in the corner. It's odd. Then you got your HDMI port, and then you do have one USB-C port as well. This is the controller racing wheel. It's got really weird trigger buttons. Like, what the heck? What is that? Oh, you hold it like this. And these are the triggers? These are the triggers that you're going to push with your fingers. What the heck? So, let's take off one of the Joy-Cons. All right. And we put it into the wheel. Okay, it just kind of pops in. It didn't really snap in or anything. It just kind of popped in. That's controller racing wheel × 2. This, I'm legitimately interested in. Why? Nintendo is selling this for $40. All this is this. But it has the ability to charge your Joy-Cons. Here you go. So let's feel now. Actually, wait a minute. This feels better. This actually legitimately feels better than this. This I'm legit interested in. I've never bought these before, but I've literally seen these for every single console ever, right? Actual attachments for the Joy-Con thumbsticks that apparently will make them feel better. All right. Let's try these different. Let's try this one. It's like putting a condom on. You're putting a condom on your Joy-Con. Oh, boy. Can I get it on? No. Oh, great. It does stretch pretty significantly. Okay. It's on. Is just smooth. This actually has texture to it, so that feels good on your finger. It legit feels good. Almost. Man, this one's legit hard to get on. I'm trying my best, but I can't even really get it on. If you can't get it on, you can't really use it. Look, I'm trying. It won't agree with you. I'm trying to stretch it out and bend it as much as I can, but it won't go on. Look. It's just not big enough. They should have sent the Magnum size. This is too small. Okay, I got it on finally. There we go. Okay, so, oh yeah. And you know what? To be honest, it now feels like a regular thumbstick. The funny part is, I actually bought a diamond one-touch glass screen protector or whatever, but you don't need it. The Switch 2 actually has a built-in screen protector. This I'm very interested in. For the Switch 2, they are selling cases that they're claiming allow you to protect your Switch 2, but that the Switch 2 can still be docked with the case on. So just to test it, here's the Switch 2. All right, let's move this over. Here's how the Switch 2 would dock without a case. There you go. And that's in there. That's secure. Rugged hybrid protective case. Okay. So that's it. It's snapped in. And I guess what they're saying is you can actually put the Joy-Cons on the side. It'll snap on the sides as well if you want. Let's try that. Yep, they're snapping on. And then the side snaps on like that. Okay. It's all one locked unit. Move this out of the way. There we go. It's all one locked unit. Holds it all in place. Yes. That case is absolutely dockable 100%. But now, here's the competitor. The Titan. Titan. See that? And this one claims to be drop-proof, tested. Well, it looks different. It's got definitely a different color scheme to it. All right, so yeah, this is like a step up because it's the same case. If you take a look, it actually is the same case as the other one, but this one has a back door where you can store your games. See? Snap it in. Yep. You can snap those on. Yep, snaps in. So the difference here, same case, but this one, to dock it, you have to leave the door up. It's docked, and then you lower the door, and now it's a dockable case. So a quick look at two carrying cases. This one's called the TomTok. Here it is. It actually has a nice feel to it. It's not, see how this works, there's a zipper on it. Oh, did they put, oh, it's inside. Okay, it's got a pullable zipper. It was hidden inside. Okay. So, well, it's got one of those silicone packs. If you're hungry, don't eat that. You'll get sick. So I guess that's the TomTok, probably like the product, you know, tag or whatever. It's also got a QR code scanner there. Okay, so I guess what you would do, you would place your Switch 2 directly in. Whoa! How dare you, TomTok? You tried to ruin things. You tried to destroy my Switch 2. See, that's what you were all that's what you were all waiting for. You were waiting for me to break this thing. You've got a tab, and this is to store your games. It fits perfectly. Even with the thumbstick attachments, this beast, it's huge. Okay? For the record, you can get this one in many different colors. No, actually, FinTie, F-I-N-T-I-E. Sorry, I got it wrong. FinTie is the name of the company. All right? This thing's giant. Oh, my Lord. This is like humongous. Well, let's take it. Whoa. There's a lot of styrofoam in here. Let's get that out. Yeah, you see? So here's the difference between the two cases. Get all the styrofoam out, the silicone out. This case is a true travel case. This one is meant if you're going on a trip, okay? You can actually secure your Switch 2. It's actually got a felt-like material. It's got a strap to secure the Switch 2 in 2 different game slots. See that? You could store a bunch of games with this one. All right. And this one has an entire spacious section on the top where you would put your power adapter. See? In fact, I will go as far to say that's exactly what that was put there for. So now you can have your adapter, you get your HDMI cable, put all that in there. There you go. Then you can put your Switch 2 in. I'm sure you could secure it with that strap if you want. And there you have it. So, this case, the FinTi travel case for Switch 2, actually is a real travel case. It's a charging dock for the Joy-Cons, and also it has RGBs. I told you I would take a shot for every $100 of support raised. We just raised our first 100. So it's time for our first shot. Let's do it. Let's give it a test. Here we go. Ooh. That's pretty good. I don't think, just to show you, this is the thing I bought, the play and charge. So as you can see, I plugged in the controllers and it looks like they're charging. Okay. Piper, we are drinking. I've had my first shot. Every $100 of support, I take a shot. So if you guys get me to 200 right now, I'll take the shot right away. Shot number 2 as we set up the Switch. Great. All right, hold on. Hello, everyone. It is time for me to officially hook up and get my brand new Nintendo Switch 2 working. And I hook it up to my capture setup. I hit record. I sit down, and it's telling me to undock the Switch 2. For the record, for the initial setup, I have to do it all manually, I guess, they're actually telling me to take the Joy-Cons, all right, and put them physically onto the Switch. So I have to do that. Okay. I'm not going to do a system transfer. I don't care. Yes, I know it has a kickstand. Yes, I know how to do the Wiimote shit. I already know. Or the Joy-Con shit, excuse me. They want me to detach the Joy-Con. This is stupid. They're forcing you to do this. Detach this Joy-Con. Yes, I know how to do it. So, select the next with the controller you removed. Okay. I don't need the attachment guide. Skip. Choose a style. TV. Add a user. So I have to do all this without plugging this in. I can't show you guys any of this. Pretty stupid. They're forcing you to use wireless even though you shouldn't have to. They're literally forcing you to connect to a wireless network when you shouldn't have to. That's incredibly stupid. Okay, now I can do it on my TV, but I don't want to show you guys the internet settings and everything, so let me just do it this way. Let me plug. There we go. Now it's working. What a surprise. If it's docked, it works, because you should have let me set up the console docked. You shouldn't have made me undock it to set it up. That was really stupid. Guys, I have to shut down the stream temporarily. I have to restart my modem. That will allow this Switch 2 to sync to my network, and then I can get on the internet and do the system update. So I have to turn the stream down temporarily to restart the modem. There's nothing I can do about it. Okay? So I'll be back in like a minute. All right, I'll be right back. So we're doing the system update right now. Well, hello, everyone. DSP here. I'm looking at the wrong camera. Welcome to launch day of Switch 2. After updating the console, how much storage space would you have on your Switch 2 at launch? There's your answer. 232 gigabytes is all you have on the Switch 2 hard drive. It's doing 60 hertz output, 4K. That's what it says. Oh, it's doing HDR. I don't want HDR. I'm going to turn HDR off. That's what the problem was. It was doing HDR output. Okay. Well, HDR is off, so hopefully it's fine. It'll look good on both. All right, so as you can see, there's nothing on it yet. All right, I guess what we got to do, we have to go to the eShop. I don't know if it's going to make me log in again, but I got to go to the eShop so we can get Mario. $79.99. Raining Terror with a $2 super chat. Why didn't you download the game before stream? Because how would I do a live first time unboxing if I'd already unboxed it and downloaded the game on it? Great question. Thanks for the super chat. Oh, who's going to get me to a nice buzz today? Who's going to get us to $200 of support so I can take another shot? All right. Well, there you have it, folks. It's time for Mario Kart World. I hope you enjoyed the festivities of getting my Switch 2 set up today. We had a fun hangout session, then an unboxing, a bunch of accessories, and now we got it set up and ready to go. Our first gameplay coming right up. Thanks for bearing with me, and now it is time for greatness. It is time for Mario Kart World. Let's get it going. Okay, let's do it, folks. Ready? What's up, Jay? Good to see you, man. Here we go, folks. Mario Kart World for the first time. Let's get some support. Okay, here we go. What is this? What? Why do I have to do this? What is it talking about? Why do I have to link my old Switch? What does it mean? Why do I have to do this? Do I have to turn on my other Switch? I apparently have to turn on my other Switch. Yeah. The Switch 1. Yeah, I didn't want to do the Switch transfer. I didn't even care. All right, so hold on. I guess I got to do it. This is so dumb. No, this doesn't work. If I hit next, it says, oh, your Switch isn't on, because I already said it before. So I have to go turn on my other Switch. This is incredibly stupid. So they're forcing me to link the original Switch to the new one. I don't want to, but they're forcing me to. First it said an error occurred. Now it's loading endlessly, so that's what's taking me so long. For the record, I had no desire to do that at all. At all. I had no desire to do that, but they forced me to do it. They wouldn't let me load Mario Kart World without linking. So, forced me to do stuff against my will. All right. Are we ready? Finally. You can boot this thing. Took forever. Ladies and gentlemen, it is launch day of the Switch 2, June 5th, 2025. I'm DSP. It's time to go karting. For the first time in a decade, we have a...
Hey, don't go away. Life with Derek is next.
Then I can't like unfuck her sister. And sister.
So, but why is it in my forum? It has nothing to do with it.